Hi, good morning. So today we are going to start a new lesson, the little round red house. Okay, are you ready? Let's read that. Okay, listen. Look at the page number 74. People explore the world for experience and knowledge. It's a common phenomenon. Then the people in the world, they just explore the world, they explore their surroundings to get the best experience and knowledge. Okay, it will be just learned from our science subject. But sometimes the best experiences are right under their noses and they are unaware of it. Then sometimes the best experience will be under our nose. It means the best experience lies on under our nose. It means the best experience will be our surroundings. We don't want to go far away to find out the best experience and best knowledge. Okay, so here an experience of a little boy who explored his surroundings to find out the little red round house. So here we are going to read a story of a little boy then who just to go out to find out a little round red house. Okay, so let's read actually what it is said to us. Okay, listen. On a cold, rainy and windy Saturday in October, a little boy was born. Then, one day, it was a cold, rainy, windy Saturday in October. The little boy, the protagonist of the story, the little boy was bored. Actually, what does it mean? Bored? So boring. And he was in a boring situation. He went down to the kitchen where his mother was reading the newspaper and said, "Mom, I don't know what to do. I am bored. So the boring boy, just came down and went to the kitchen where his mother was there reading the newspaper. And he just said that, "Mom, I don't know what to do. I am getting bored. Then I am bored. I feel boring." His mother looked up from her paper and smiled. Why don't you draw a picture with your new crayons?" Then the mom just looked up from the paper and smiled. And he just said that, "Okay, then why don't you draw some picture with your new crayons? You have a lot of new crayons, the color pencils. Then why don't you then go and sit some picture? Then you can avoid the boring situation." Then, I already drew 100 picture. He said, "I am bored. What is it?" He said that, "My mom, I have already drawn 100 picture with using my new crayons, the color pencil. But I am not satisfied. That I am getting bored. I got bored. I am bored. Well, why don't you read one of your new library books?" she suggested. Then his mother suggested him to read the new library books that he had. The boy had some new library books. Then her mom just suggested to read that. "Look, I already read all of my books 1,000 times. I am bored, he said. He just said that, "Oh, my mom, I have already read all my books 1,000 times. Not only 1 or 2 or 3 times, 1,000 times." Then I just ask you a question that, do you read your books 2 or more times? No. I know that you never ever going to read your books 1 or more times. Maybe 1 time. But if you were asked to watch some interesting video on mobile phone, you are ready to watch that 100 times and 1,000 times. It means we are not interested to read the books. Here we have to understand that the habit of reading fading away, has been fading away from our mind day by day. So we should alert about it. So listen, so the boy said that, oh my mom, I already read all my books thousand times, but I am bored. Then, how about playing with your toys? She said, okay. Then go and play with your new toys. You have a lot of toys. Then why don't you? Then go and play that. Then I already played with a million toys. I am bored. The little boy is the only answer. I am bored. He said that my mom, I already played with my new crayons 100 times, but I am bored. What I do? Then, most of the time, mothers don't like it when their children says they are bored. Yes, the mom. 90% the moms, the mothers in the world, they don't like when their children say they are bored. Okay? Then, I was never bored when I was your age, they say. When a child say that they are bored, their mother will say that they never bored when they were child. Actually, is it correct or not? I think it is not correct. Because each and every mom should have passed the childhood, the stage of the childhood. Then they might have they might have the boring situation in their life when they were the childhood, when they were the child. Okay, so though this can be true, can it? Okay, so listen. The little boy's mother thought for a bit and then she said, I remember one day when I was your age and I was bored. Then the little mom, then finally, the poor mom, the mom just got tapped in front of the little boy. And he said that then the mom just began to think that how to avoid the little boy, then how to give, then what answers she could get to give the handover. Then she began to think a little time, and said that, okay, I remember that, when I was your age, the mom said that when I was your age, your grandmother, that means my mother, tell me that when I was your age, I also boring in situation. My mother, your grandmother, sent me out to search for a strangest little house. That time, your grandmother, that means my mother, sent me out to search the strangest little house. If you would like, I can tell you just what she told me to do. Then if you are interested, I can tell you what your grandmother tell me to do. Okay. Then the little boy looked up. His mother was bored once. That was interesting. When he heard this from his mother, the little boy was very happy because his mother was also a boring situation. His mother also experienced in a boring situation. He said, first you need to put on your raincoat and your hat and your scarf and your mittens and your boots. Okay, I will tell you. Then before that, you have to wear your raincoat and hat and mittens. Mittens means it's a gloves. Okay, and your boots too. Then you need to go outside and then you need to walk up the block and down the block and around the block to look for the little house. Then after that you have to walk up the block and after that down the block and around the block. Then you can find out the strangest little house. What kind of little house? The little boy asked him. Okay, mom. Okay, I am ready to find out that. But what kind of house I want to search? I want to find out. It's a little round red house with no windows and no doors, a chimney on top and a star in the middle, she said. Oh, okay. It is a round, a little red round house. But no doors and no windows, but a chimney on top and a star in the middle. It's a kind of the house that you have to find out right now. The little boy stared at her. I never saw the house like that before. Where is it? Then with a great amazement, the little boy stared at her, stared his mother. Stared means look very closely with amazement, the wondering. Then what is that? Is it a house? I never ever seen such a house before in my life. Now where is it, mom? Then tell me where is it? I am ready to find out that. But his mother said, I can't tell you, but if you keep your ear open and your eye open and you look harder, you should find it. Okay. No. I am not going to tell you where is it. If you want to remove your body situation, you have to find out that. Okay, but I will give you the clue. Then when you search the strangest house, you have to open your eyes and you have to keep your ear open and your eyes open. What does it mean? You have to search the house very clearly, very intensively and very clearly. Then you can find that. It's not too far from here. You won't even need to cross the street. The little boy, you don't want to go far away. Then your goal and the little round red house, that will be near. This is very near to you, and you don't want to cross the street. It means the little round red house hide in the street. Okay, let's look what happened. I will do it, he said, with a great power, the great enthusiasm. The boy said that, okay, mom, it is very simple. I am ready to go and ready to find out that. He bundled up in his raincoat and his hat, his scarf and his mittens and his boots too. Then the boy just bundled everything that he wanted. Then what's a bundled? When we go to a trip, we just bundle everything. Okay, that we need to use while we traveling. Then and set out to find the little round red house with no windows and no doors, a chimney on top and a star in the middle. Then the boy just started his journey to find out the little round red house with no doors and no window and a chimney on top and the star in the middle. He walked down his long block all the way to the corner. He saw white houses and blue houses and yellow houses and green houses. Then he saw a red house. When he searched when he walked down to the block, he saw a different colors house. The yellow and green and red and blue and white house and red house also. There is it, he cried, yes, I find the house. But wait, oh, no, the house was square, not round. Something is a mistake. The house is a square, but the house that told by my mother is a round house. But this house is a square one. And it had a chimney. Okay, chimney is there, it's okay. Alright, but also lots and lots of windows. It had a door. But that red house has a lot of windows and had doors. He could not tell if there was a star. The windows had curtain on the inside. Then he couldn't say whether a star in the inside of the house or not, because all the window of the house, the house hanged by the curtain, covered with the curtain. That can be it. Oh, this will not be. Then he said, and he continued his march. March means a search. Around the corner, up the long block, and to the next corner. And he just searched the little round house and up the block. First he walked down the block, then he walked through the up the block, and next to the corner of the block. There were yellow houses and brown houses and many colored houses. Then while they're searching the little run around the strangest house, he saw many different colors house there. But not one of them was a little rounded house with no window, no doors, a chimney on the top, and the star in the middle. But he could not find, none of them were not a little rounded house with no doors and no doors and no windows and a chimney on the top and the star in the middle. But he could see a lot of and different colored house, but it was not. That was not the strangest one. Okay, as he was standing out the sidewalk, feeling puzzled, the little white mail truck pulled up. Then the boy just stood there on the paveway. It was a paveway. People used to use the place to walk. That means sidewalk. That we can see on the town area on the sidewalk. It used only to walking, not the riding the vehicle. And that time a little white mail truck. A mail truck. What is a mail truck? Mail was a mail. It's a letter carrier vehicle. The mail truck just pulled up. The mail carrier poked his head out of the window and said, "Little boy, are you lost?" Then the mail truck just stopped near the boy, and the carrier, the postman, just poked out his head. Poked out means head. He just looked out from the vehicle and asked him, "Hey boy, are you lost?" Are you lost means, are you standing here as a lost one? Or don't you know the mail truck, the postman just asked him, don't you know the way to your home? Are you lost the way? "Oh no," the little boy replied. "I live at Ivy Rock Line, Bridgewater, New Jersey." Hey, no. I am here. The boy just said his the full address. I live at Ivy Rock Line, Bridgewater, New Jersey. "Oh, that's right around the corner." The mail carrier said, "No, you are not lost." "Oh, that address is very near. You are not the lost one." The little boy asked, "Do you know where everyone lives around here? I am looking for a special house." "Hey, postman, I am looking a very special kind of house. Do you know where is all the people live here? I want to search that. I want to find out a strangest house here." The mail carrier said proudly, "Of course I do, little boy. That's my job. What house do you want to find?" "What's the problem? It's my job. I am here to help you. Then tell me what help I want to do." Then the mail carrier said that, "Then tell me, what house do you want to find out?" The little boy said that, "My mother sent me to find a little round red house with no window and no doors, a chimney on top, a star in the middle." A mail tracker, the mail carrier. "My mom sent me here to find out the strangest one. It means a little round red house and no doors, no window, and a chimney on top and a star in the middle. This house I want to find out here. Can you help me?" Then little boy, the mail carrier said, I have been to every house in town, but I have never seen a house like that before." Oh, my little boy, you know, I have been passing, handing over the mail each and every day. This house, so I know each and every house in here. But the house, the house that you want to find out, I never ever seen. I have never ever seen before in my life. Then, are you sure your mother isn't pulling your leg? Then the mail carrier asked the little boy that, my little boy, are you sure that your mother is mother making you fool? As a pulling your leg means make a fool. Okay. Oh no, little boy answered. My little, no. Oh no, the little boy answered, my mother wouldn't tease me. She said he found the same house when she was just my age, so I know it's real. No, my mom is a very good mom. It's not cheat. She does not cheat me. He won't cheat me. So she said me that when she was the child one, she also find that. So it's real. I know very well that. The mail carrier shook his head sorrowfully and said, sorry, I can't help you. Then the mail carrier just shook his head. Shook means shake. And shook very sorrowfully and said that, sorry, my little boy, I can't help you because I never ever seen such a house before in this street. Then, so my friend, I have to go. I have got to be getting on my way. It's the time to deliver the mail. So I have to go right now because I have to hand over the mail the people. So let me go. I am going. I am leaving. Waving goodbye, he drove off down the roads. Then he just waving his hand. The mail carrier just drove his vehicle down the street. Okay, so I think you enjoyed very well the class here. It's a very interesting one, and finally you can identify the very comic ending. Okay, so the next part, let's discuss. Let's read the next class. So here you want to write the first 8 questions on your notebook. If you have any doubt, please WhatsApp me. I am here to help you. So anyway, thank you for hearing me. Have a nice day. Goodbye.